Good afternoon, everybody. Here we are again, South Causey Inn, underneath our new little structure here, to discuss something very close to my heart. I've already explained over the months, my favourite is not just bird, but piece of wildlife, I think, is the spuggy, our house sparrow. Now I'm going to go to what is my favourite is plant. Again, very associated with the northeast, very associated with sort of wildest, bit more rough countryside, and we all see it every day of our lives. The hawthorn and its relative, the blackthorn. Okay, which are very similar, but there are big differences. We see it all the time: hedges, motorways, individuals in fields where the sheep and cows. We all know them, but probably don't know again a great deal about them. Now, hawthorn and blackthorn are pretty much the same thing. It's hard to tell the difference between them. We'll know them, we'll see them, but hawthorn will generally have blackthorn with it. The big difference is the flowers. The blackthorn, which comes earlier from March onwards, well, late February sometimes, in fact. March onwards, it flowers before it leaves. Whereas the hawthorn leaves before it flowers, which is more sort of late March, early April, all the way through to June. So it has a long flowering period, okay, very useful for lots of reasons we're going to see, but that's probably the easiest, slightly different shaped leaves, but we won't go into that too detailed. But anyway, that's the time of year is the easiest way to differentiate between the two of them. Now, because the flower very early spring through late spring and early summer, of course, the usefulness of them for the wildlife is fantastic. Why are they useful to us? Why do we grow them? Why are there so many? They make hedges. It takes a long time, mind, in all fairness, it takes a long time. Fantastic thick hedges, which we use for livestock. All across, go to Yorkshire Dales, go up to Northumberland, where we are. This is why it's topical. There's lots and lots and lots and lots of it. Okay, unless you kill it, it is there, and the longer you leave it, cut it. Yes, cut it, because it thickens it out. It makes fantastic livestock hedging. So very, very practical. Why? For the wildlife, why is it so important? It pollinates everything from March until June. Every pollinating insect use it. The birds eat the insects that pollinate the plants. The birds then get fed on the food chain, reacts, and so it goes on. Okay, and that's all the way through that. Then, when it comes to the late summer, they get berries, which the birds eat. Importing fieldfares, redwings from Scandinavia through the winter, feed on these, replenish themselves to fly south, etc. So they do a double whammy. They provide in the autumn. And from the human point of view, the blackthorn, that's our slow berries, which will make gin. So we'll feed the animals, but we also feed our self-indulgence. What's the mythology and stuff around blackthorn and hawthorn? Sort of pagan, and a lot of it's Irish. A lot of it generally is, but it's pagan. The blackthorn's earlier, bad news, bad fairies, witches, you get pricked off them, you're going to have bad luck, which is not so stupid, because the blackthorn pricks you can get a really infection off it, whereas the hawthorn pricks you don't get that. But it comes to the hawthorns because they're in the spring. Well, everything, of course, it's spring, so it's lovely and it's nice. And so the fairies from the hawthorn are associated with goodness and loveliness. But all in all, we cannot argue with these two plants. They are the bestest thing ever in the world, better than anything I've ever seen in my life. Thank you.